Hi everyone, I'm going to do a demonstration on how to find the area of composite shapes and trapezoids. So the first one I want to go over is this problem. Many people made mistakes on it, as you can see. This figure here is actually a trapezoid because it has a pair of parallel sides. So we know that this side is parallel to this one because the fact that this side intersects both of these at a right angle. So they have parallelism. So the formula for a area of a trapezoid is 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So this is the area. A is area. So what we're doing is adding the bases and multiplying that by 1/2 and then by the height. So the bases are always going to be these, like this top part and this bottom part. So the first base, we could say base 1 is 1, base 2 is 8. And then the height, we have to determine if that's going to be 24 or 25. In this case, it is 24 because a height has to intersect both of the bases at, both bases at a right angle. So as you can see, it intersects this base at a right angle and this base at a right angle. 25 would not work as the height. So 24 is the height. So we would multiply 1/2 times 9 times 24, which is 4.5 times 24. 4.5 times 24 is 108. So the area is 108. So this one, it was a, you could have done it as a composite shape. You could have cut this into a rectangle and a triangle if you wanted to, but it happened to be a trapezoid, and there is a formula to find the area of the trapezoid. That would probably be the quickest way. Let's look at another example, maybe one that is a composite shape rather than a trapezoid. So let's find another example really quickly. All right, this is a good one. So this is definitely a composite shape. You could break it down into a couple of different options. So the first one you could say is that this is a triangle right here. So I'm breaking it down into a triangle, and I'll shade that maybe. So here we have a triangle, and then down here you can either say this is another triangle, a square, and another triangle, or as you saw in the last example, we have two pairs of parallel sides. This is a trapezoid, so we could say this whole thing, I'll highlight this in a different color, is a trapezoid. So this guy is a trapezoid. So the blue shape is a trapezoid. So we have a triangle in yellow and a trapezoid in blue. So first I'm going to find the area of a triangle, which we know the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. In this case, the base we could say is this side, the height is this side. So let's say the base is 2 plus 6 plus this missing piece, which is also 2. I know it's 2 because this shape right here must be a square. Because 3 of the sides are 2. The remaining side has to also be 2 because these are all right angles here. So we have 2 plus 2 plus 6 is 10. So it's 1/2 times 10 times the height of 4. 1/2 times 10 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So the area of the triangle is 20. Now we need to find the area of the trapezoid. The area of the trapezoid, again, is 1/2 times b1 plus b2 times the height. So the first base, b1, we'll say is 2. The second base is 2 plus 2 plus 6, which we said before is 10. Draw that in. So 2 plus 10. And then the height has to be 2. This is the height right here. Okay. Or this is also a height in this case. So 1/2 times 12 times 2 would be 6 times 2, which is 12. So now we have the area of the trapezoid and the triangle. So we found this entire area to be 12 and this entire area to be 20. Remember, this is a composite shape, meaning like it's made up of, it's an irregular, right? It's an irregular figure and it's made up of 2 or more different shapes. In this case, it was a trapezoid and triangle, so 2 shapes. So to find the total area, we simply have to add them together. So we add the area of the triangle plus the area of the trapezoid, and that gives us an area of the entire figure, which is actually 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an irregular pentagon because it's a 5-sided figure, and all the sides are different lengths. So the area of this figure is 32 units squared. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and I can go over more examples if needed. It seems like most of the problems are either trapezoids or some type of composite figure made up of like 2 to 3 different shapes. So just look out. There's multiple ways to do this. Again, you could have also said a triangle, a square, and a triangle, and then added them together. Get creative. Okay, good luck.